Hello there. Welcome to episode 413 of That's a Lie. Alright, so it's a great feeling to feel like we're part of something greater. And guess what? We are. I was watching Charlotte's Web last night, the old cartoon version, the better version. And not that I didn't love Dakota Fanning and the other one, the real life version, she's great. There's nothing like a good freaking that girl crying and about the pig, Wilbur almost dying. That whole movie is great, and the music in it, perfect. It just makes you realize that when Charlotte's singing about Mother Earth and Father Time, the seasons changing, it's like the seasons change their gown for Mother Earth changes the seasons for Father Time, and that's the seasons changing. And that makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger. And we are. I wanted to talk today about stigmas. So, hi Gypsy! So, a stigma, I could say you're a bad person, but really, what is bad? Is bad just like, bad would be murdering your children and your family, right? That's what I think is bad. Or murdering. But then again, what if that person, you don't understand what's going through their mind even, and just because you can say I see good in things, I can be evil too. You can't be good without a little evil. You can't understand good without being evil. You can't understand evil without being good. That's the yin and the yang of life, So, my point is, we are humans right now, but what if we were a piece of grass in another lifetime, and the only way that we could even get to acknowledge this is by being that grass? Or maybe we were butterflies at one point and we had to go through the changing, and that's why life feels like a course of death and rebirth, pretty much constantly every single day. Unless you're just numb to society and the world, and that's basically some people who I can't have good conversations with. I just consider them to have been through a lot, and they just are in denial of everything that they've ever experienced because they can't come to talk about it, Maybe they're really good at letting go. I don't know. I don't like to make assumptions anymore because I used to do that, and all it ever got me was I got bad people around me in those times when I was like, forgive them, whatever. Forgiveness is good. But I like to say that life is a paradox, and if you're not ready to freaking accept that and you're still here, then you have a lot of growing to do. We all have a lot of growing to do, and if you think you're stopped growing at any point, you're just lying to yourself, and you're stunting everyone's evolution of society and our consciousness of unity, because really, it's not just me, it's not just what I think, it's everything. It's my parents, it's my brother, my sister, you guys are all my brothers and sisters, and my parents too. We're all students and teachers of each other, and this is obvious when you point it out, but a lot of the time we can get caught up in judgments and insecurities, and hi Gypsy! And see, if we just thought in terms of how puppies think, oh, life is so beautiful, I'm gonna eat today, I gotta drink some water, I gotta get loved, come here. Then we would all be so great. Yes, she knows there's shitty things happening, there could be a dog getting, hurt by another owner at one point, but guess what? She doesn't choose to focus on that because she's in that form of love right now. Yes, maybe she was brought home in a storm. She doesn't like thunder and lightning because it reminds her of a traumatic time. And guess what? That was just part of her evolution in growing and evolving to not be afraid of storms and stuff. Because now she's stronger. Huh, Gyps? She's like, don't put me on the spot. Anyway, my point is that my puppy connects with me. You're not even mine. You just connect with me because she loves me. She normally doesn't come in like this, but she can tell when I'm recording a video, I'm on a high vibe because that's just the way that I am. When I'm being recorded, I'm like, yes, you will get this part of me because I had to say that, A lot of the time, when I'm alone, I'm not so flamboyant, but it's because I don't get excited when I'm talking to myself alone. I get excited when I'm talking to other people alone just because I'm like, woo! Let's connect, And then sometimes it's hard to connect when some people they want to connect about the bad, and I want to connect about the good. I understand there's shitty things happening around the planet, you know? And we can't ignore these things. The only reason I'm making this video is because I'm sick and tired of hearing people talk shit on everything. Like, there's so much bad that's, like, being broadcasted on the news, and, like, there's so much bad that's happening. People are following it, too, and it's like, what are you staring at, Gypsy? And then, like, another thing that I was gonna say, this is a big one for me. You can't let your life be freaking, you can't live your life well you can if you want, but I'm saying I choose not to, me. I'm not gonna choose to, like, listen to people who don't care about my full growth, you know? I think, like, my puppies, they're the best thing in my life right now, huh? And my boyfriend. But, like, I can't live my life, like, just because they want to wear masks and stuff. I don't. Like, my life is big enough of a mask. You see a human shell, and you're like, that's a mask. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So when you're putting a mask on top of someone who already has a mask on, like, metaphorically, what are you getting? You're getting more evil, you're getting more lies, more hurt, huh? More viruses, more bad breathing, more no one breathes good, huh, with masks on. If I had to put a mask on my dog, she'd suffocate and die, huh? Huh, Friday? You wouldn't like to wear a mask. I bet you guys want to go outside, huh? They do want to go outside. I should take you with me. Why not? We're not any anything that we have to be doing. Come on, Fry. This is the way the world is now. Come on. See, it's beautiful out here. The sun it's actually really hot. And that's also because we aren't taking care of Mother Earth, but Mother Earth takes care of us every day. I have this oxygen to breathe, and what do I do for Mother Earth? Complain. Drive my car around, pollute more. Like, it's not okay, you know? It's so nice out here. I mean, look how that sun just beats down on my face and gives me all the vitamins I need. She did have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, but I'm just here to say, you have you, okay, and me, and Mother Earth, and Father Time. And that's all you need, and this good old air we breathe, and then we can hug each other. That's really how I feel about this world. Take each other's hands, show me something I don't know, and I'll show you what I do know that I don't know, really, because on the end of the day, we can't ever know anything, really. We can only know how much we don't know, which even then I don't sound smart saying that, because who cares about smarts? All I have is love in my heart, and that's a good enough of an art for me. And if you don't agree, that sucks for you, because I'm more happy, haha, in that case. So, thank you for sharing these 8 minutes with me and taking the time to introspect yourself, because that's really all we have at the end of the day, is our hearts and another hand to hold if you're willing to take your mask off and touch your heart with mine as we rhyme in this beautiful divine line of time that we have been fortunate enough to have been on together, and that we can learn. And I know a lot of that probably didn't make sense, but that's the point. I'm not supposed to make sense to you, you're supposed to make sense to you. And with that, I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.